Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi and welcome to Entertainment Daily, a short roundup of the top entertainment stories in today's news. The Oscar nominations for 2024 have been announced from the Academy's Samuel Goldwyn Theatre in Beverly Hills. As expected, Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, Greta Gerwig's Barbie, and Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon dominated the list. Nolan's three-hour opus came away with leading 13 nominations, receiving nods for Best Picture. Nolan's direction, acting nominations for Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., and Emily Blunt, and multiple honors for the craft of the drama. Barbie received 8 nominations, including nods for Best Picture, Ryan Gosling for Best Supporting Actor, and 2 Best Song candidates. However, Gerwig was left out of the Best Director category. For Best Actor in a Leading Role, Bradley Cooper and Cillian Murphy are set to duke it out for the award. Coleman Domingo, Paul Giamatti, and Jeffrey Wright received nominations as well. Poor Things took home 11 Oscar nominations, and Killers of the Flower Moon landed 10. Annette Bening, Lily Gladstone, Sandra Huller, Carey Mulligan, and Emma Stone have been nominated for Best Actress in a Leading Role. Gladstone is the first Native American nominated for Best Actress for her performance in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon. What I Was Made For and I'm Just Ken from Barbie received expected nominations for Best Original Song. Sterling K. Brown, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, and Mark Ruffalo received nominations for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Emily Blunt, Danielle Brooks, America Ferrera, Jodie Foster and Davine Joy Randolph received nominations for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon and Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer were nominated for Best Directing, snubbing Greta Gerwig's Barbie. Though Nolan is regarded as the big-budget auteur of his era, he's never won an Academy Award, nor have any of his films won Best Picture. American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest landed Best Picture nominations. The 96 Academy Awards will be held on March 10th at 7 p.m. on ABC, hosted a 4th time by Jimmy Kimmel. Mary Lou Retton and her family are facing questions over the $459,000 they received in public donations after the retired Olympic gymnast was recently hospitalized with a rare form of pneumonia. Retton, who became the first ever American woman to win the all-round gold at the '84 Olympics, was left fighting for her life at an ICU back in October after she was found lying on her bedroom floor struggling to breathe by a neighbor. The soon-to-be 56-year-old has fortunately made a recovery from the illness, despite her 4 daughters saying their goodbyes at one stage out of fear she wouldn't make it through the night. 1 week after her mum was rushed to hospital, Retton's daughter, McKenna Kelly, shared the worrying news on her Instagram story. Along with a spot fund account, she started to help cover the medical costs. Please help my mum continue to fight, Kelly wrote. Out of respect for her and her privacy, I will not disclose all the details. However, I will disclose that she is not insured. We ask that if you could help us in any way that you, 1, pray, and 2, if you could help us with finances for the hospital bill. Earlier this month, USA Today's Christine Brennan revealed that the crowdsourcing request had brought in a staggering $459,000, with the Retton's daughters admitting they did not expect to receive as much. However, after refusing to explain how much the full medical bill came to and how much of the remaining money they will give to charity, Retton and her family find themselves under the microscope. During the interview with Brennan, Kelly claimed that her mum was left without health insurance as she could not afford care because of pre-existing conditions, including over 30 orthopedic surgeries, including 4 hip replacements. She's in chronic pain every day. Kelly and her sisters have also called Retton's 2018 divorce and disruptions to her speaking engagement income caused by the COVID-19 pandemic as reasons for financial difficulty. Though according to the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, health insurers are not permitted to charge higher premiums for people with pre-existing conditions. Subsidies towards coverage are also offered to stop people from having to pay more than 8.5% of their income toward health insurance premiums. USA Today claims it has found plans that would be available to Retton with premiums of $545 and $680 per month, yet both her and her family have been unable to explain why this would not be affordable. Kylie Kelce didn't seem too surprised by her husband Jason's shirtless antics on Sunday night after the NFL center let out a scream and pulled his shirt off in the stands at Highmark Stadium during a game in which his brother Travis scored 2 touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs during their divisional round win against the Bills. Kylie's reaction or non-reaction has gone viral. In a post shared to X on Sunday's broadcast, Kylie can be seen standing a few people behind her husband during the game in Orchard Park, New York, as she chewed gum, gently smiled and clapped her hands. My favorite part is Kelce looking absolutely unfazed in the back, one social media user wrote in a post that has since earned over 50,000 likes. Kylie in the back, like, yeah, that's my husband, another Kelce family fan added. Kylie's reaction to Jason's public display of excitement comes as the Chiefs left Buffalo victorious with a 27-24 win. The team will continue on to Sunday's 2024 AFC Championship game against the Ravens. But Kylie wasn't the only Kelce whose reaction to Jason's shirtless antics made waves online. The player's middle daughter, 2.5-year-old Elliot, also had some things to say. Shortly after the game, Kelce shared a text from Ma, presumably Kylie's mum, to X. The message read, "Ellie said Dad's boobs are showing. Buffalo is awesome. The energy is contagious." Jason captioned the photo, "Such an incredible experience." Sofía Vergara and Lionel Messi are dining out with friends. On Sunday, the actress was pictured at Pappy Steak in Miami Beach, along with Inter Miami CF player and wife of Antonello Racuzzo and lots of their other soccer pals. Newly single, Vergara's Miami outing comes after she recently revealed she wants to spend more time in New York City due to having more options with men there. Who doesn't love New York City? Vergara told host Jimmy Fallon on Wednesday's episode of The Tonight Show. "It's the people, it's the energy. I think that you have more options with men also. I'm single now," she said. "I'm going to spend more time in New York. And also there's great food here in New York." Fallon added, to which Vergara replied, "There's great food when you go out on dates. It's better. Yes." In July, she and ex-husband Joe Manganiello announced their intention to divorce after 7 years of marriage. And she revealed in an interview on CBS Sunday Morning earlier this month that she had expected the media whirlwind that came when the news of their separation broke in June of last year. "You're out there in the public eye, and people know that's part of being a celebrity," Vergara shared. "I knew it was going to happen. You can't hide those things. I have to say the press was very respectful and very nice. I was surprised, and, they kind of just said what it was, and that was it." More entertainment just a moment. Billy Joel has officially announced the release of his first single in 17 years, "Turn the Lights Back On." The track, which he teased on Instagram on Monday, will be released on streaming platforms on February 1st, along with a lyric video. It will also be released on a limited edition 7-inch vinyl. Joel wrote the track with Arthur Bacon, Wayne Hector, and the song's producer, Freddie Wexler, who has worked on songs for artists including Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, and Post Malone. The Grammy winner teased it on stage last year, telling the audience, "We've got a little something we've been working on you might hear sometime." Prior to his 2007 singles, Joel had retired from songwriting altogether, only releasing covers, including Carole King's "Hey Girl" and Bob Dylan's "To Make You Feel My Love," since his 1993 album River of Dreams. "Turn the Lights Back On" is the legendary singer-songwriter's first new material since 2007, when he released one-off singles "All My Life," which was penned for then-wife Katie Lee, and "Christmas in Fallujah" with musician Cass Dillon. Reflecting on his decision to cease songwriting in a 2018 interview with Vulture, Joel simply said, "When I stopped writing songs, it was time. I couldn't be as good as I wanted, and that was driving me crazy. I was driving my loved ones crazy." He told the outlet, "I thought, this is ridiculous, so I stopped." Elsewhere in the interview, the Uptown Girl singer revealed that drinking was one of the reasons I stopped writing songs. "I would drink to try to ease the pain of not being as good as I wanted to be," Joel told Vulture, adding that it was a vicious cycle, so I stopped. And there you have it. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or your app of choice. And if you like the show, hit those 5 stars on Apple. It really helps us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Entertainment Daily.